right, guys, as a wedding photographer who has shot over 100 weddings, one of the most common questions I get is, should I do a first look or should I leave it traditional down the aisle? Now, my answer is each has their pros and cons. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what is right for you. A first look is when you and your partner see each other before the ceremony, doing that big reveal privately just between the two of you. This may be paired with private bows as well, about 60% of the time. Doing a first look allows you to get a huge margin of your photos done pre-ceremony, which makes the whole day feel a lot more relaxed, and you're also not racing against the sunset and you have more time at your reception. Another pro is it eases nerves. A lot of people feel a lot of pressure when it comes to the down the aisle reveal. There are so many eyes on you, it's a pretty understandable thing that people have in mind. So when you do it without any eyes on you and it's just between the two of you, I have heard it is a lot more relaxing. One thing that I want clear with a first look is people kind of build them up in their head like it's going to be the same sort of dramatic emotional reveal as a down the aisle look. Now, where I have seen this happen, it's a very small margin of the time. It relieves a lot of the nerves and a lot of the tension, a lot of the anticipation that is built for the reveal. So a lot of the time it's going to feel a lot more relaxed and a lot more low-key. So that may be a good thing to you or it may be a bad thing. It just depends on who you are and what kind of personality you and your fiance have. Now I want to talk a little bit about the pros of doing it the traditional way. This is like we have all seen in the movies. It's that dramatic, emotional reveal, lots of anticipation that includes all of your friends and family. If you have dreamed of this moment and it's something that has popped into your head when you think about your wedding day and as the planning process has gone on, don't cut it out. A lot of photographers might actually even kind of pressure you into adding a first look for the need of the itinerary, but don't. I mean, this is how we've done weddings for decades. We can make it work for you. Now, another pro, like I stressed for the first look, this is probably going to feel a lot more intense than a first look is going to feel. Your heart might be racing. It's a huge build and it oftentimes leads to big emotional releases in that moment. Now, another thing that I don't hear a lot of people talk about is the kind of commitment and inclusion that it brings to your guests. Like, if you are someone who wants a big party for their wedding, the more your guests feel emotionally involved and emotionally committed to that day, the more they're gonna wanna go hard at night. So the more you can include them, down the aisle reveals, doing your vows in front of them, making them feel like a part of your wedding, the bigger celebration I think you're going to have at the end. Now, this is just one of my own observations, so take it as you may. So which should you choose? And ultimately, my answer comes down to what type of person are you? I would say they're both very different. It may not seem like it, but they are. So you have to weigh what's going to make you comfortable and what are you looking forward to the most, because this is one of the biggest moments on your wedding day, so doing it right is extremely important. Still unsure? Drop a comment down below. I will personally respond and we'll talk about it. Please like or subscribe this video for more content. Thanks, guys.